Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the O's Talk. My name is Z-Trot. We're also joined with the co-host with the most, Deadbeat. How are you doing today?
This is gonna be awesome! Whatever that was.
All right. Yeah, got to get the high-pitched octaves in there. And we are joined with the 8-Bit Drummer today. How are you doing, man?
I am doing just fine. I really appreciate you guys bringing me on. It's like an honor, seeing as though I actually don't play Osu at all.
You have an account, that's what counts.
Yes.
I do have an account. I've played like maybe 5 songs, probably Bone Trestle 4 times, and then Hopes and Dreams once. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, once you start, you're here for life, though. You don't get away that easy.
Every time you hit away at those drums, you'll be like, I wonder if I should try Taiko. And then one day, we've got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as you kind of said, you don't actually play Oz yourself, so do you want to give a bit of an introduction as to who you actually are, for people who don't know?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm a Twitch streamer. Basically, I've been playing drums on Twitch for about a year and a month now. We've been able to build a really awesome community, like based around music and just cool stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. I take requests. I don't play any of the music that I want to play. I usually just take requests and cover songs by ear if possible. That's basically the main thing. Is that we try to just have as much fun as we can, and it's just a good time all around. Like, yeah, that's basically it. I also do a YouTube channel, and that's basically just highlights from the Twitch channel. But yeah, that's what I do. I play drums on the internet. It's as fancy as it sounds.
Internet drumming is nice. A side question on that real quick before we get into our main interview. Have you ever hit yourself with a drumstick during a stream?
Oh God, at least once a stream or more. Like, I'm not saying like I hit myself in the face or cause any damage every stream, but I'm always hitting my hands. Like my knuckles are just. Sometimes I'll just have a habit of hitting one knuckle over and over again, like especially my pinky knuckle, and then it'll just be black and blue by the time I'm done. I don't mean to, and I'm just like, why does why does this keep happening? I don't understand. But yeah, I've hit myself in the face. I've thrown drumsticks across the room. I mean, any drummer has, really.
I've seen you drop a few, but I haven't seen you just like outright throw them across the room yet.
God, I have a highlight on YouTube that has me throwing them across the room because one of them breaks. It was Interstellar Retribution. If you got it, like Homic's behind me, my roommate Homic, and I get so mad, I'm just like, God! I throw them across the sanctuary. It was so funny.
I need to watch that one next.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good one.
Okay, so a little bit about yourself here. Now, we know you have a rock band history. Aside from your rock band history, have you ever tackled any other rhythm games?
Oh yeah. Well, Rock Band and Guitar Hero were big things whenever they were big. I don't play them that much anymore, except with like friends randomly. But I am well, I used to be, but I still kind of am. I'm a huge In the Groove and Step Mania player. I like In the Groove scale. I was able to get up to 14s, and it was a pretty good time back
really
in the day.
Impressive.
Yeah, I could do 14s on the pad. I could do probably around 18s, 19s, 20s on keyboard at one point. Now I'm probably down to like 17s, 18s, or whatever. But it was it was my main thing for a long time because that was the only way that I was able to play DDR on the go was on my parents' laptop back in the day. So.
Oh man, I know that feel. I remember playing my first Step Mania on like a Windows. I think it was Windows ME, one of them like old school side towers where you'd set the monitor on top of it. You know what I'm talking about, like the really old school ones. And one of the libraries, they had a whole bunch of broken ones, and they're like, well, we don't need these anymore. And I still hadn't had a computer. I was always going over to my friend's house using their awesome AOL dial-up to get on.
Yeah.
Play Flash Revolution. I didn't even know about Step Mania at that point. And when I got Step Mania, I was like, oh man, this is so awesome. But I don't have a computer to play it on. Luckily, Step Mania can run on just about any type of toaster. I mean, any type of toaster. And I ended up playing that a lot way back in the day. I made my own little rinky-dink DDR machine out of a dresser, an old steel metal pad, and a 17-inch CRT monitor.
Oh, that's so good.
It was my own dance. It was my own Dance Revolution. There for a while we even contemplated on setting it up to where it could read quarter input, because the Stepmania thing does have the ability to read pay inputs. If you have that kind of technology there, you can set it up for coins.
Oh, wow.
Almost made an entire ghetto replica of a DDR machine out of an old dresser, a metal pad, and just a Windows 95/ME computer. It was crazy.
What brand metal pad did you have?
It was the one that you can get with the Xbox, with the original Dance Revolution Supernova 2, I think it was, or was it Supernova?
Yeah, I remember that one. I can't remember exactly what brand it was. I think it was just a Microsoft branded pad. Like, yeah. I wish that I could have gotten a cobalt blue pad back in the day, but I was stuck with a DDR game metal champion pad.
Ooh, and it's not bad though.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
you're still not doing it with the foam pads that they started releasing. Like the special editions that came out, came with that hard pad, but any of like the normal just buy off the rack came with that little fold up foam pad, and that thing was just terrible.
Oh yeah, dude! Like you have to have a metal pad in order to play some of the harder things. I mean,
oh, of course,
it's just ridiculous. But yeah, but that's basically the extent of my Stepmania stuff. Like, I'm a huge fan of watching like Mad Matt or like Happy Feet or those guys play, because like Mad Matt's he's ridiculous. Matt Gardner is probably the best in the groove player in the world. And like he actually streams on Twitch under the name Hurt Piggy Pig, which is a really weird name for it, but he is ungodly fast with how he plays. Like, you guys need to look up his stuff on YouTube one day. It's so good.
Oh, most definitely. We'll give that a check out. All right, Deadbeat. So if you want to take the next one, feel free. I kind of got a little bit out there on that DDR discussion, but that's what I do.
It's not the first time, and it's not going to be the last time. I'm actually just curious. Speaking of that, what made you start streaming anyway? Was it just like a spur of the moment thing, or something you put a lot of thought into?
Well, it's a really cool story, actually. So about a year and a half ago, like, I was in a really iffy place, just like a really dark place, because like I was, I had just gotten out of a relationship with somebody I was with for like 4 years or whatever, and we thought we were going to get married, we thought all that stuff, and it didn't work out. It just didn't work, and it was either me just go back to my regular job, or do like and just stay in that slump, or just be like, look, I need to do something. So I was, and I've always been practicing. I've been practicing in that church building for like 5 years. Like every other day, I would go in there and just play by myself. There's nobody there. I was just banging out songs on my iPod, and my friend told me about Twitch. He was like a couple days before I decided to try it, and he's just like, yeah, man, people do whatever they want to on here. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe I could do drumming. So I went and bought a webcam, and my first stream had no sound.
Oh man,
like no microphone, no sound, barely. And people actually came and watched. They were like, what is this? So like I started because of the fact that like I needed to get my mind off of that, and in one of your greatest, darkest moments can come one of the greatest things in your life. Like that's just one thing to remember. Like out of your greatest despair comes some of your greatest happiness if you move forward.
Oh,
and
that's so true.
Yeah, it was a really good choice, and 1 year and 47,000 or 48,000 people later, I'm where I'm at right now, and I'm so thankful that it actually worked out. Like I never expected to like be where I'm at right now, and I'm very thankful for it.
I gotta admit, that is actually a pretty cool story.
Very much so. I mean, like a lot of the stuff, like going with what you want to do is one of the best things. I remember this is coming from somebody that basically did factory work constantly, so I know how that dead-end job stuff feels, and then being able to go and do what you want, whether it be just a hobby or it be something that you could actually turn into a full-time thing. Regardless of how it works out for you, having something that you can do your own, call your own, and just make something of it out of nothing, that's a good thing to have, whether or not it becomes the main focus in your life or it's just a hobby. Either which way, it's great. I mean, if it wasn't for us, I don't know what I'd do with
Anything,
man,
probably, actually.
So much free time I would have.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I started out in the game just like any normal user, but I started way back in 2008, and I kind of stuck with the game and the community for a long time. And like you said, if you have perseverance and you just kind of push towards something of your own, you have no idea where you'll end up. If somebody would have told me in 2010, when I was at like the high peak of like my maps getting ranked all the time and stuff, that they'd be like, oh hey, yeah, eventually you're going to be one of the community managers here and you're going to help people out as much as you can, I would have been like, nope, not going to happen. Because back then I was kind of a jerk. I was really deeply embedded into the ranking process.
To be fair though, that did give birth to the greatest avatar of all time.
Oh god, no. That was so mean. I
That's
never
so
want to
good.
do that again. It might have been so good, but it was so mean. Just for anyone that might not know, it's kind of far back. There was a map, Justice Breaker, map by Natsume Ren, and it had a lot of issues, and they were trying to avoid the issues just to get it ranked at a speedy pace. And unfortunately, what I went ahead and did is I kind of slapped on a Kim Jong-un avatar and went in and unranked it. Looking back on that, probably not the best way to handle that situation. But, things happen. Speaking of which, though, with your whole streaming, you do have quite a decent schedule set up now. I noticed you do not list Sunday as a stream day. I think I know the reason, but we definitely have the question here. So, we want to know, is Sunday fun day for you?
Well, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's the main time that I do. And the reason why I did it that way was because of the fact I'll be able to work in the morning or sleep depending on what I need to do. And then I'll be able to stream in the evening. And it's kind of an iffy time for people over in the in different countries, but there's not much I can do about that. But the reason why I don't stream on Sundays most of the time is because I need a rest day. It's a really big thing that you don't want to overdo yourself, especially with something as strenuous as this, because this is basically high cardio exercise most of the time for 3 hours straight, depending on what you're playing. So Sunday is basically just a day where I can either relax, I can do a gaming stream, I can hang out with friends, I can do whatever, hang out with family. It doesn't matter because I'm not living with my parents or anything, so I like to go and hang out with them every now and then. And
I'm sure
Sunday,
if you were, they would not be happy about all the noise.
Oh yeah, basically, yeah. I used to have a drum set at my parents' house though. It was an electric one, and they didn't really get annoyed by it that much because they knew that I was trying to do something just that made me happy, so they were cool with it. But yeah, Sunday's just a day whenever I do whatever. Either I stream or I just chill, or I do another drum stream if I'm feeling up to it. It's really random. And the reason why I don't stream on Wednesday and Thursday is the same reason. Other than the fact that I have prior engagements as well. I have things that I do those evenings. Yeah.
I'm actually curious, whenabouts did you start assigning different sort of topics or stuff to days? Because you got miscellaneous Monday, then you got gaming Tuesday and all that sort of stuff. Whenabouts did that happen?
Oh yeah. So Monday and Friday are anything goes. It's free for all. You can request whatever the heck you want on Mondays and Fridays. Tuesdays are gaming music Tuesdays because of the fact that I want to stay true to my name, the 8-bit drummer. But not everybody wants to listen to video game music, which I figured out very, very quickly whenever I started the stream. And Saturdays are a really special day. They're either an OST Saturday where I do a full gaming soundtrack, or we do a branded thing where somebody asks, hey, can you please play the music from our game? That's where Brigador came from. That's where the Brigador OST day happened. Is I got asked by them, hey, can you play our game? We'll give you some codes to give away, or play our music. And I'm like, yeah, heck yeah. So it's just Saturdays are the big show days. It's usually just Showtime Saturday is what we call that. But Tuesday came about because I wanted to play video game music because I miss it sometimes. So that's basically how that works.
I can already
Alright.
see like a Showtime today just being completely dedicated to Arceus. I can already see it.
Oh, dude, man. Oh, his new album is so good, man.
You were freaking out when you heard Ascore.
Dude, okay. Asgore's good, but freaking Your Best Nightmare, though. Oh, my God. It is so heavy. It's so good. His samples are really, really good.
I will have to listen to that one then.
Yeah, I don't think it's available like on YouTube. You have to either listen to it through his SoundCloud or buy his album on Louder in order to get it. But I'm gonna ask him permission if I could play it through the stream, so I could just play it because it's so good.
Yeah, you did seem to really enjoy playing his stuff.
Shout outs to Arceus, he's fantastic.
All right. I do have a little bit of a question I wanted to ask. That when you said that, you know, each set's kind of like a cardio workout, do you do anything to like get yourself ready for stuff like that? Do you have like a basic workout regimen that you do to keep your cardio like in shape, or do you just, you know, kind of like go into it each day?
You know, Cheetos, Mountain Dew. Nah.
I wish.
Usually, like my day, depending on what time I get up, because like most days I wake up around like 10 or 11. Because of this new, I guess you would call it, quote unquote, career. I wake up around 10 or 11 and I work on either YouTube stuff or do whatever I need to do, like pay bills or do errands or whatever. 3 o'clock, I usually get lunch. It's usually at a Moe's Southwest Grill. I usually get a burrito because like it's really good and I have a problem. Like they know me by what I want there. It is absolutely ridiculous. But I do that, and then like I'll either be hanging out with my roommate Homic or any of those guys. Shout out to Homic Smash on Twitch, by the way. He's fantastic. I'm gonna be doing shout outs like all day. I apologize.
Not a problem.
Like I'll eat there, and then around 4 o'clock I'll leave and head over to the place. I'll do like basic stretches and such. Like I'll get warmed up, and like I'll get everything set up while I'm there. I'm usually in Discord talking to people, so it's like they hear me like going like whenever I'm like stretching and whatnot. But other than that, that's about it. You have to stretch and get like loosened up and at least do like one warm-up song that you know before you get into it. You know what I mean? Because like whenever you're doing stuff blind, it's a lot more strenuous than whenever you're doing a song that you know, because you have to be on your feet. You know what I mean? You have to be like on the tip of your toes, like listening for the next part, and you might have to switch up really, really fast, which causes a bit more strain. But yeah. King Kevin goes, burritos.
Yeah, that being said, I do notice I looked at a couple of the highlights of your stream there, watched you do a few sets, and I noticed there's a lot of personal flair put to your songs. Do you think that a lot, or is it just kind of a spur of the moment thing? You're just like, I'm gonna add this here, or is it something that you plan out prior before playing your set?
Oh well, good God, nah, it's all improv. Truthfully, like anything that I do, it's not planned. Like I go into every stream like, I wonder what the frick's gonna happen today. You know what I mean? It's like you can't script that type of stuff. Like
Yeah.
Like for back to that example in what is it in Interstellar Retribution, when my stick breaks, I had no idea that was going to happen, and my reaction is just so like, I even find that reaction genuine because like that's exactly how I felt, and I just let things go. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you know, I just go nuts. It's just, the cool thing is with Twitch is that you're able to be exactly who you are. And that's why like I can't stand whenever people try to like do stuff that, you know, other people are doing, because you have the ability to be yourself, and that's who I am. Like if you've ever talked to me outside of Discord, the way that I act on stream is the way that I am in real life. Like I am just as nuts. I am just as like up there, out there, whatever the heck, you know. I'm just like, and me and Homic, we act the same way in real life if he's on stream than we do on stream. You know what I mean? It's just, it's really cool. It's super. I try to be as genuine as possible because, like, you know, why lie about who you are?
Yeah. And, you know, it's those genuine streamers that are really starting to get a lot more attention here nowadays. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people that, you know, they go through, create scripts, they create content, they create a persona, and they do good at it. It's not something that you should, like, go, hey, no, that's not good. But as of late, you see a lot of these Twitch streamers that are slowly starting to rise up in popularity, and they're these really down-to-earth, real chill people. And I feel like that's slowly what the Twitch community and just people in general are wanting to move towards. They don't want this created environment. They'd rather have an open, more realistic environment. It definitely allows them to relate more to the streamer in question or just anyone in that aspect. If you're just going how you want to go, you're always going to end up being more likable, more agreeable upon. But at the same time, there are people that take that a little bit too far. I mean, I feel like, yeah, you should be able to be yourself, but remember, you do have an audience. You have to like watch a few things. Obviously, you don't want to be sending out the bad message to young ones. But outside of that, I think it's awesome what you do. You've been doing really great. I'm gonna go ahead and steal one more question here because you've been doing this for about a year here. So, like, how does that feel now? You've had quite a journey. You've made an entire year. Like, did you feel you'd get this far, or how much longer do you feel you can go? Is the sky the limit?
Oh God. Well, whenever I started, like, I didn't think that I would, like, if you look back in my highlights, you'll see me hit 100 followers, and I was ecstatic. Like, I did not expect that to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I didn't know what Twitch was whenever I started. All I knew is that it was an ends to a mean. It was just like something that I could do and get myself out there. Whenever I hit 10,000, I was just like, oh my God, this is real. You know what I mean? Like, this is insane. And it was around whenever I was at 11,000 that I went to TwitchCon and I got noticed by somebody. And I was just like, okay, this is real. And now, I mean, it's been growing so crazy. I've been noticed by like a lot of higher ups, like in the Twitch community, you know, air quotes, higher ups, like Cerno and Rubber Ninja and like Man vs. Game, Gassy Mexican even. I'm friends with Bacon Donut. I mean, it's just like all these people like that I never thought knew that I would exist, like know and love what I do. Like DM Decoro, for example, is one of my favorite like remixers, and that challenge, that DM Decoro challenge that he set forth for me was the craziest and most awesome thing that I've done. And now he's in my Discord. We talk, we're friends, you know, it's really, really cool. And I hope to be doing this as long as I possibly can. I hope to start making my own original tracks. I hope to start like doing different things as well to help the brand grow. And I want to continue this for as long as I possibly can, because like, yeah, I've been doing it for a year. It seems like a long time, but at the same time, it's just the beginning, and I can't wait to see what happens. So,
okay.
Well, you're definitely on a good track.
You said a name there that I did kind of want to ask a little bit about. Cerno, who is this? Because I know you mentioned him as the reason you got into brain power, I think it was. So I was like, who the hell is Cerno?
Okay.
Because I hear Cerno and I think the little bloody ice fairy from Toho.
Well, the funny thing is that he actually uses the ice fairy as his avatar. Like he has taken his entire channel and branded it around Cerno.
Of course, he has.
Basically, he is a rhythm gamer and normal variety streamer. He's one of the best rhythm gamers I've ever seen. Like he plays everything from I don't know if he does Osu or Os, but I don't know how to say it. I never will.
It's Os, but everyone and their mother's uncle calls it Osu. So either or is definitely acceptable.
I mean, yeah. So basically, Osu is just Osu. Wow. Cerno is a really good variety and rhythm game streamer. He's one of the best I've ever seen, and he actually came into my chat and requested. Well, no, he didn't request brain power at that point in time. But I knew of him playing brain power, and the game that it came from is one that he excels at. So I played it one time, and then I went into his stream one time and was like, yo, dude, what's up? Like, I sent him a donation for the support because he came in and told everybody about me on Twitter. And then he played my brain power cover in his stream. Like, he played it on YouTube on his stream, and 1,000 people followed me.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh my God. But yeah, like he's one of the main ones, and then every time he comes in my chat, like he raided me last Sunday, and I played Brain Power for his entire chat, and it was pandemonium. So it was good. But yeah, he's one of the main reasons why it's such a big time thing in my chat now. But yeah, he's a cool dude too. He loves what I do. I love what he does, and I can't wait to meet him at TwitchCon.
Yeah, I definitely did remember hearing it sooner, so I thought I'd ask. One other thing I'd like to ask about is, because you actually do the whole charity thing now with, what was it, every $8 someone donates, you send 3 to a charity, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. When and how did that start?
Okay, so there's a brilliant person who I hang out with. Her name is Chatia12. She used to be a Twitch admin and everything like that. She's an awesome person. And we were trying to figure out how to stop with the spamming song requests, because it was $2 a long time ago, and people were just like two. They would just do it over and over again, you know. And there were other people who would donate like 5, 10, 20, 30, whatever, because they wanted to support. But some people were just like, give me a song. And if I didn't play it right, they take their money back. It was really bad. And once again, I appreciate every donation that comes through. But we upped it to 5 at one point, and we were doing $5 song requests for about 6 months, I think. And then it started happening again. It just started getting really, really iffy with the amount of song requests. And we're like, how the heck can we get this to where it's not like spamming song requests all the time, but we also, like, I don't want to, like, it's not that I want to make more money. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just I'm trying to, like, cut back because I can't finish the list anymore. It's bad. Every stream I would try to finish the list, and I can't. I couldn't whenever it was at 5 for a while. It was right after I started getting rated by a lot of really big people in the Osu community. So shout outs to Osu. But we switched it to 8 because Chatia had the idea of, like, why not, instead of taking all the money for yourself, why don't you give $3 to charity with every $8 or higher donation? And we were just like floored. In the Discord chat, we're just like, oh my God, because we didn't think of it at all. But she dropped that bomb, and it's like, oh my God, that's like the perfect idea. Because, like, now it's like we're giving, and I'm still able to make the same amount that I was before. Like, we're not giving me any more money, but we're giving money to other people. We've, like, with this system, we've already raised around $600, or $700 actually, for the A21 campaign and Prevent Cancer Foundation. And it's like, holy cow, because we used to just do charity streams every 10,000 followers, but now we're giving throughout the month, like throughout the entire month all the time, which is really, really, really cool. But yeah, so that was all Chatia's idea.
That was definitely a really good idea, I think, because you've been doing quite well with it, haven't you?
Oh yeah, well, it's like I'm still making the same amount that I was before, but now we're giving so much more to really good causes, and most people don't even know it. Like, they're just like, they start, like, instead of donating 8, they'll donate 10 just because of the fact, like, it's closer to 10, they round up, and we still give the same amount to charity, and it's like really, really, really cool.
Sweet. What charity are you doing at the moment?
Prevent Cancer Foundation. We're going to be finishing it up at the end of this month. And,
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're estimated to be sending around $500 or $500 to $600, depending on how these next streams go. So it's pretty good.
That is pretty good indeed.
Fantastic.
Yeah, as Slane said in the chat, I got the Prevent Cancer Foundation from AGDQ. So
AGDQ is awesome.
Okay.
Oh my God, yes.
Dude, awesome games done quick is one of my favorite things. I learned so many awesome speed tactics for completing Sonic games because of that. Perixade is my wife. Like, back when I actually used to talk with Perixade and a lot of the people that from the Sonic running community, because a lot of the modifications to generations and stuff like that came from that same group of really awesome people, and they're very helpful, very nice, just great guys all around. And usually that's why I'm broke. I can't do I can't do awesome games done quick without taxing my wallet ridiculously, but it's fun. I love to be able to name save files. The incentives are great. It goes to a good cause, and you never feel bad about it at the end.
Oh yeah, man. Like, that's the thing, because they don't keep it for themselves, and that's the biggest thing. Oh, dude, I really hope that Styan is running this year again for Stepmania. That would be amazing. He blew everybody away last year as well for that. But yeah, like Darkspine Sonic, Worcester, all those guys, the Sonic speedrunners, are really cool. Naglaria's really funny. He's ridiculous though. Yeah. Dude, like I can't wait. Summer Games Done Quick is starting in July, like at the beginning of July, and I can't wait for that. Hopefully it's better than last year. They had a really bad setup last year with how far away the audience was from the couch, and it made things really awkward, but hopefully they'll fix that.
All right. Moving on to the next bit of your questions so we can get to community questions. We're kind of running a little bit longer than normal, but it's okay. I'm having a blast. When did us start really like being a larger part of your followers? When did you start getting? When did the Oz wave hit you?
Just from that laugh, I can tell this is going to be good.
Oh Lord. Okay, so you Oz people are crazy, dude. You guys like there was a Reddit post on the main Oz website after I did Reddit. On the main Oz Reddit. Oh God, I can't remember when it was, and I can't remember what song it was that got put up there, but I think it might have been the Big Black. And
that sounds about right.
Yeah, I did a cover of the Big Black, which is actually one of my favorite songs to play on drums because it's just fun. It's not hard. It's not as hard as you might think. It's really simplistic, but it's funny. Anyways. So that got up there. I got up on the Osu Reddit, and that stream where I was on the Osu Reddit front page, I had around 1,100, 1,200 people in my chat just going like, play speedcore, play this, play that, play Blue Zenith, play freaking Furiosa Melodia or whatever the heck that song is. And it lasted like the speedcore like craziness was it was insane. Just speedcore for about a month, and it actually it taxed me health-wise how much I had to play speedcore. It was really bad. I bet. Because like those songs are ridiculous. Like the songs are really, really hard to just go for 6 minutes straight. But the thing is people don't understand is like, oh yeah, dude, I want to challenge him so hard. I want to get him to play this freaking hard song. It's gonna be my challenge for him. And then there's 100 other people that are like, yeah, I'm going to do the same exact thing. So like, that's the main thing. It's like, I'm not just doing like a small concert. I'm playing like, I think 50 songs a stream. And like, whenever the Osu people showed up, it was just like, oh boy. So
here we go.
But it's been really, really fun though. I'd have to say, like, I've had a lot of fun with all you guys coming in. Like, a lot of people have stuck around, and it's been really good. Like, I'm not complaining because you guys are really, really cool. I had a lot of the really big guys come in, like Wub Wub Wolf and
man.
And I had Rafis come in as well. All the guys are really, really cool. Like the main guys. There are a lot of people who might not play the game, but they like the community that are kind of nuts. But I mean, the main players are really, really, really cool. Like I follow them and everything. Okay, so I got a funny story about Rafis that I got to tell you guys. I saw that he was streaming one day, and I went in and was like, oh snap, yo, I want to send him a donation, just to say thank you for being such a awesome supporter. And because he came in, he donated a lot. He told Doodles, oh man, Noodles is a boss. Told him to come in, and he donated like around $500 to me that day. I think it was insane. So I went in and donated some money to him. But when I did, he was playing a song that he's been trying to full combo all day. And he was very close to full comboing the song.
Oh no.
And my donation came through. He freaking missed a note, and his chat wrecked me. They were like, frick you, drummer, frick you, dude. And I'm like, I will never donate to an Osu player ever again. Not because I don't want to support, it's just I don't want to get cursed out in your chat.
Oh yeah. Us is all about going fast and missing nothing. If you're not going fast and you're missing something, you're doing bad. And
yeah, oh my god,
it was pretty vocal about doing bad.
I was so sorry. But like they completely uprised on me. They're like, oh man, get out of here, drummer. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. But the funny thing is that Raffles was like, yo, be nice, man. This guy's really cool. And I was just like, all right, I'm sorry. It was so funny.
Yeah, and you kind of answered our next question too, as Oz players do provide you with loads of challenging songs. But we'll kind of touch into that, and then we'll let Deadbeat wrap up the rest of them. Outside of that, what kind of songs do you like to play yourself?
Ooh,
OSTs aside.
that's a very good question.
Like, what do you like to play?
Well, I like video game music the best. Like, video game music is my favorite thing. It's all I listen to, really. I don't listen to any mainstream music. Like, I know a lot of the like the very popular songs, like stuff from System of a Down, and like I know music. I listen to a lot of it, but video game music, dubstep, electronic music is probably my favorite two things, especially whenever both of those are put together. Shout outs to Arsene again. And it's really good stuff. I like regular rock as well, but electronic music is just my thing. I don't know why. I just always really liked it, especially chiptune and things of that nature. So Anime Neguchi's so good. Like they're like the perfect mix between rock and chiptune. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the main things that I like to play are just rock, gaming music, dubstep, and I do play anime themes and different theme songs and stuff like that as well. Those are the main things that I play. I'm not really into like death metal or anything. Like metal is really tough with one bass pedal. So yeah.
All right, cool.
We covered a bit of this next one earlier on with the whole like Showtime Saturday, but like, do you sometimes want to go in with like your own agenda instead of like full-on requests?
It's a really good question. It's a weird way to say it. Well, that's what OST Saturday started out with. Was it was just me playing my favorite songs, and then I ran out of songs to play.
Oh dear.
So that's why OST Saturday, almost called it OSU Saturday. That's why that started. Was I wanted to play through my favorite things, but I also wanted to do requests after I was done with the soundtrack. So like that was just like that was the main thing. Was I can't make a stream where I play only my favorite music because I only have so much and I can't continue. So sometimes there will be times where I'm like, I really want to play a song, but I'll just throw it in there. Sometimes like I don't really know exactly how to put it, but like I follow a list very strictly, but sometimes I'll just be like, I'll just throw the song in there for hype or whatever. But if I get rated, I'll play like a really hype song like Brain Power, Megalovania, or something really just up there, like higher energy to let people know what they're in for if you chill with me, or us rather, the community in the whole. But yeah, so it's mostly I just play by the list. That's what I do most of the time.
I like the idea of the whole OSU Saturday. You should do that instead.
I won't be able to play that next Monday, I guarantee you that.
If you want me to play the next Saturday, probably want to play next week actually, it'd just be like Brain Power, Black Pet. You'd have like everything.
Oh, it would be insane.
Everything
like,
would get requested,
would be insane.
And you'd probably be done within the hour.
Yeah. Oh man. Like I can go for a while. I got a pretty good amount of stamina, but like Speedcore is just tough to continue playing for 3 hours straight.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can only imagine because I think you were saying that Big Black was the fastest song you can do.
Oh no, it's not the fastest. I've played a lot more, but the funny thing is about BPM is that you can always half step it. So if like especially with the song like what is that song called? Delta Max.
Oh yeah.
573. Like I'm still playing at the same speed most of the time. It's just like I half step it whenever it's like getting faster and faster. I will I'll turn it to a different time signature. Like I'll do like the regular one is just a 4/4, and then I'll go like 4/8 and then like 4/16 to like slow it down for myself to be able to. I think that's how you say it. I don't know exactly how to put it into time signatures, or whatever, because apparently I'm not a drummer. So yeah, but you just half step it and it makes it to where you can play it, and it's really funny how that works out.
Yeah, I mean you're doing Delta Max really well. It's just like, oh god, here we go, and then you nailed him. It's like, oh okay.
Yeah, Delta Max is really fun. Like that's something that some drummers can't do is speed up and slow down on cue. But I'm really glad that I've practiced enough to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you get more than enough practice as it is. Now, one more I gotta ask. I gotta ask this one.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have a kazoo?
Why do I have a kazoo? I don't know. For hype purposes, and like it's the only instrument that I can play that has notes. Like I can't play piano, I can't play guitar. The only thing I can do is sing and play kazoo. So I'm gonna play to my strengths.
It's just every now and then you'll just whip out this kazoo and just start going ham on it, and it's just like, oh my god, not this again.
Oh, Heck yeah, dude, I love it. Like, and the chat loves it too because like, Suko G is a friend of mine, and I really like his covers, and I kind of took inspiration from him. He's just super like he's a super good dude. But yeah, if there's a song that I know really well, I'll do it on kazoo because I don't want to like sing it, especially if it's like chip tunes. So I will do the kazoo, and it'll make it sound like I'm actually playing another instrument. So
it's okay. I got you. We can have an epic drum and French horn combo. That's unfortunately the only instrument I know how to play well, but we got this.
You guys can't hate on me too much with the kazoo because Piano Improv Man does it too, and he's like the king of the creative community right now.
The kazoo?
Well, he does kazoo, but he does piano and sings. He's fantastic. If you guys haven't checked out Piano Improv Man, you guys need to because
that guy's awesome.
Yeah,
I remember seeing him on a couple of YouTube videos, but yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, one day he was he got raided by literally everybody because of Reddit. He had 60,000 viewers.
Seems legit.
60,000. That's absolutely like mind blowing.
Indeed.
I imagine you'd love to have that many views.
I don't know, man. It'd be kind of tough, but it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be the hypest stream that I've ever done.
For sure.
All right. So I assume that was the kazoo question, so I'm going to ask the final one before we get to our community questions here, as we're going a little bit over. Why everyday jeans? Every day is jeans. Every stream is jeans. There is always jeans. Where are the shorts, man? It's hot outside.
Dude, I love jeans, man. I okay, while I was in hot Georgia, I was wearing jeans every day because that's it's what I wear. I don't know why. Like, I used to play in the groove in jeans in 90-degree weather because, like, that's all I wear, truthfully. I don't like, for one thing, I don't like the feeling of anything else. I'm very specific whenever it comes to, like, clothes. I'm really weird. Like,
oh, I mean, I totally understand. I mean, yeah. I don't wear very many jeans at all. Ooh, lawnmower. Outside of that, though, I mean, these days, it's been 104, 105 degrees. For those that don't use Fahrenheit, that's usually about 37 to 38 Celsius, and that is not nice to anyone at all.
Yeah, but I keep the place down to like 62 Fahrenheit, or not 62, like 68 Fahrenheit. So I'm good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's not hot in there.
But on an everyday outing, like I can understand that you wear jeans every day on a stream, but you said you're a jeans man, so I have to assume that you're walking out here in 105 in jeans, just like, how you guys doing? And that just seems like death.
Dude, I tell you, I get such weird looks whenever I like, because like for the conference, for the youth conference that we went to, there's like you have to stand outside the convention center first, and I remember it's funny that you asked this question because I actually remember looking around and seeing nobody else in long pants. Literally, there was not one person in the line that I was in over with like 1,000 people. Not one person was wearing jeans, and I'm like,
well, this is awkward.
Oh man. Well, I mean, more power to you for keeping your fashion sense or just whatever you like. But
they're just
I would definitely invest in at least one pair of breakaway jean shorts where it's got like cuffs at the kneecap, with the zip, and that way you're still wearing jeans. But if it does get too hot, hey, you can tear those off, and then you got shorts.
I do own shorts, by the way. I used to wear them all the time. Like you can see them in certain highlights back in the day. But I don't know. I don't like changing pants after a stream. It's just an annoyance to me, I guess. But I do change shirts after a stream because I usually go get dinner right afterwards, and I don't want a gigantic sweat spot. Like I'm like, oh, can I get a hamburger? And I have like a huge sweaty shirt. Oh God.
Oh man. Well, 8-Bit, thank you so much for answering all of our pre-questions. Now we're going to open it up to the community. That's right, guys. It's your turn. You'll be able to ask whatever you want. We'll try to run this for about 15 to 20 minutes as we went a little bit over. So if you have questions, get those things ready. ALMAO had the first question here. So, Deadbeat, whenever you're ready to go ahead and let that guy have his talk power, unless you're wanting to write your question out, then feel free to just throw it in general.
All right, man. I got a super legit question right here. You know, it's a trending topic. I just need to know what your favorite meme is.
My favorite meme. Let me see. God, there's so many of them. Dat Boy was a big thing because like all my friends said it back and forth. But God, I don't know.
I got a story about that one. I was in school. I drew it on the board, and I got bullied for a week. That was pretty great.
Oh, that's horrible.
No. That's horrible.
There goes Dat Boy. Oh God.
What?
I'm trying to think though. I think Dat Boy was my favorite for a while. I hate John Cena because I got trolled with that so many times.
So you're not Z-Try?
No. Daggone it. I'm trying to think because I know that there's one that I've been doing a lot recently. It's not really a meme, but there's a video of these guys playing Smash. This is probably my favorite one right now. And these guys are just standing behind, like a bunch of guys are just doing an a cappella song. And the song is just, somebody's getting frick, get frick, but they're saying the F word. And it's so funny, dude. And there's just
man.
somebody's like just doing a drum solo. It's like, do. And it's so good. My friend Thunder Scott told me about that one, and now whenever we play Overwatch, it's just somebody's getting through it. And I think It's High Noon is a meme now too, so I like It's High Noon from Overwatch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite memes, I guess.
Those are some wicked cool memes. I gotta hand it to you.
Well, thank you.
All right then.
Oh man.
All right, thank you for that question, ALMAO. And
LMAO.
now, if anyone else has a question, feel free to just give a little shout out to us. We'll get you up there for Talk Power as soon as possible. And if you are a little too shy, you don't want to go ahead and ask your question, you are more than welcome to type it in the general chat. 8-Bit will be able to see that, and he will answer that to the best of his ability.
I got one while I quickly wait. Favorite song to play?
Oh God, that's a good question. I am Undertale trash 100%. Like I love the entire Undertale OST and any remixes from Undertale. Like probably my favorite music to play right now is that. Also, my favorite song period to play is probably Megalovania because it's like ridiculous and just a good song. It has a lot of dynamics to it. Like there's like a slowdown, there's a breakdown, there's like speedy part, there's a good start, good finish. It's all perfect. That song is like 100% perfect. Good harmonies too. But
Where's your love for the spider dance?
Of course, Spider Dance. Actually, funny thing is that Spider Dance was my favorite song on the OST for the longest time until I heard Megalovania. So yeah, but my favorite song of all time is probably Seismo with how heavy hitting it is. The one that I finish off the streams with.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my favorite songs right there. But I'll play just about anything.
I don't actually think I've seen Megalovania yet. I should probably watch that one as well. I'm making a list now.
I have like 8 different covers up on my YouTube channel of it. Whether it's a remix or the actual song itself, or a I have 2 highlights. I have a acoustic cover. I have 3 remixes of it. It's stupid. There's something wrong with me.
I'll probably end up watching the 8-Bit Drum cover on YouTube because I can see that right in front of me already.
I usually play it once a stream, at least once.
All right. We also have Slain and then Zach. Zach was first, but he forgot it. Then Slain wanted it, so we're going to give it to Slain, then Zach. Yeah, and there's a lawnmower in the background. I do apologize. I wish I knew who was mowing grass right now because I have signs all over my house saying, please keep anything loud away. They're not listening to my signs.
Yeah, that's the thing about signs. People don't read them. Well, 8-Bit, I wanted to tell you first that, it's always a pleasure to see you, and your joy and pleasure to play is communicative. Really makes me smile, and really more than me. And now the question, because, well, it's a question. Since we see that you're already interested in charity, and would we see you in a AGDQ, SGDQ, some kind of video game and charity-related event anytime soon?
Oh my god, I would love to, dude. I would absolutely love to do it. also, you have an amazing accent, and thank you for the really kind words as well. Because like that's what I'm striving for, is just to put smiles on people's faces, dude. It's so good. But yes, I would love to be a part of AGDQ. I was going to be part of Zeldathon that just ended, but I wasn't able to go because of the fact that I was over in San Diego. But I try to donate as much as I possibly can to those things. I try to raid as many times as I can as well. I want to be a part of it. I want to go to it, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because I don't know what I would add to the experience, because I'm kind of a one-trick pony. I'm not a speedrunner in any way. I can beat Super Mario World in 15 minutes, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know what I would add to it if I was there. So I think what I can add to it more so is to be on Twitch and let people know about it through my reach on Twitch. I think that's like the best way of doing it. But good God, yeah, I would love to be a part of it.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Okay, Zach was next, I think. Was it Zach next?
I think so, yeah. I think Z-Rock got eaten by the lawnmower. Or is he
All right. So while you don't really play a lot of Osu, do you ever plan to try like getting into it?
Oh man, it's a fun game. I'll tell you what. Like, it's a very different take on like rhythm games. I'd have to say, like, another game that's really close to what Osu is Re-Rave, and Re-Rave is a really fun game to me. I love Re-Rave. But I don't know. I don't know if I have enough time to get into it. Like, I really don't play video games very often. Ironically, I stream on Twitch and I don't play a lot of video games. But I mean, it's something fun. I have it on my laptop. I love the community, and like, I like going onto the forums just to see what people have to say about different things. And like, I'd like to get into it one day. It's a fun game to play. I may end up getting into Taiko because it's more around what I do, and I'm really, really bad at OS. So yeah, it's a possibility. I would definitely like to do so.
I think you can also get like little taiko drums and connect them up and play on those. I think people actually play taiko with taiko drum sets.
That would be really cool.
Zetro, did Rodico do that?
Do what?
Play on drum sets.
He played on a taiko drum set, a Tatakan.
Yeah.
But it didn't work very well back then. Nowadays, though, we've gotten full support for the Tatakan. It's able to sense sensitivity, and you could pretty much whack away on that thing. Or you could set up a rock band drum thing and set up 4 lanes on it. However you want to do it, really. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Yeah. Now, real quick, guys, do we have any more community questions? We don't want to take too much time of 8-bit, so let's try to get those community questions going as quick as possible. They're buying cement out there, and they're bringing a truck, so there's not a lot I could do to avoid the noise that's about to happen. So, yeah.
They close the road off.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're closing the road off, and they're gonna they're going over it with tar. They're gonna make it blacktop. So, yeah, that's gonna happen. Anyways, though, aside of that, do we have any more community questions?
I'm not seeing any.
For 8-bit. Really
I see a
surprised.
meme in the chat. I do see a gigantic meme in the chat.
I'm just seeing shenanigans, pretty much. Nothing but shenanigans.
Well, if I could, I do have a question for you guys.
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
See, I had it, now it's out of my head because I asked that if I could ask one. What are y'all's favorite songs to play on OS?
Ooh. I've been playing a lot of a map by Kencho. It's a mapper that's at first wasn't on my radar at all, and then I started playing some of his songs and realized, holy crap, this guy's really good. And I like him for reasons that the flow and style of the newer mapping, but still putting the consistency that I'm used to seeing in older maps. So, I mean, really right now, I can't really say a specific map, but from the mapper Kencho, and shout outs to Kencho. I already gave him a huge, you're an awesome dude on one of his threads. But the TV size for Melissa, which is the first opening to Full Metal Alchemist, is something I've been playing quite a bit on standard here lately.
Nice. I see in the chat that that da 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 is one of them. Galaxy Collapse is really good as well. I've played Paranoid Lost. I've played Gold Dust. I've played almost every Camellia song on drums. I'm just reading them off here, and they're all so good. Because like a lot of the music that's on OS is so good to play drums to. Like it's just really, really good. I love Camellia though. Camellia is so good.
There's some good Leaf songs I like as well.
Didn't we use Leaf for the first Aspire contest?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, we did.
GG Charles.
Indeed.
Also, since I didn't really answer it, I wouldn't say I have like personal favorites, but what I've been playing a lot of at the moment is stuff that I kind of tend to struggle with.
Yeah.
Like I'll find
trying to break that barrier.
Yeah, I'll find songs that I can't really do that well. I'll be like, I'm gonna play it anyway. Screw you, map. And then I'll fail.
Also, I do believe that's one of the first times in the OS Talk we've actually had the interviewee ask us a question, which they're totally open to do, but I don't think they've ever done it.
I guess I'm a trendsetter.
You've killed the format.
Oh no! I like that format. Hopefully, that we start to see more vocal this happen. And I mean, thank you so much to the community members that did have questions here today. I mean, you literally had an open canvas to ask whatever you wanted. But it is looking like we're getting kind of close on time, and I don't want to try to run this thing when they're about to bring trucks in, because that would be terrible. But 8-Bit, we want to thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Thank everyone here that decided to show up. We do realize that this is a new format. It's different from the TeamSpeak. We usually run those on that, and slowly but surely we're going to try to make sure that Discord is a little bit more used. And remember guys, even when the interview is over, you're more than welcome to use the chat as much as you want. This is a place where you can just come have fun. We're not going to heavily moderate it. Please try to be like respectable to each other, but we're not going to sit there and be like, no, you can't do this, that's off topic, that's not there. So you're more than welcome. And yeah, definitely guys, check out the 8BitDrummer stream. You guys know his dates now. We went over all that, sets up. Go ahead and give him a check out. His sets are amazing. His drum skill is subpar. Well, not subpar, it's superb.
Like super.
Yeah, it's super. It's not subpar. Anyways, though, remember guys, Rhythm's only a click away, and we'll see you all soon. And be sure to check for this on YouTube. It will pop up within the next 3 to 5 days.
All weeks, depending on how slow we are.
Thank you once again, guys, for having me. I really appreciate it, and I hope that that I'm able to like put more smiles on people's faces. I guess I don't really know. It's just yeah. Thank you once again. I'm really honored, even though the fact that I don't really play the game that much, that you guys came to me and said, "Hey, do you want to be on this?" Like, I'm just like, holy cow, yeah.
You can blame Slane for that one.
Yeah, a ton of people definitely talk about you, so, you know, let's talk.
I think it was...
That's basically what the OS Talk is.
Yeah, I think you
blame
can...
Slane.
Yeah, you can... No, I think you can thank both... I think it was Slane and Halogen. I think Halogen was there as well.
Halogen and Juan, if I'm not mistaken. Juan was like, yeah, we need to do this too.
He doesn't get any credit.
All right. Anyways, Debbie, if you want, we are good here.